Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin here. Speed this up. Alright. Oh, you're on this side, so hold on. Alright. First thing I'm going to be a little kind of a stickler about, okay, is your lack of topside vision. This is not like pivotal to winning all your games, of course, but I am absolutely in huge favorite, okay? If you're starting on red side of the map, okay, I sit in this bush. Now, Fogged will disagree. He says you should wait out here, right? Because if they walk around here, you can't spin from here to there, but you can spin. See where this little shield is right here? If you just walk, boop, right here, literally right here to the shield, you can spin over and be on the other side of red buff. And you can do that so fast coming out of this bush that they shouldn't be able to react to you doing that. Unless they precast something to check the bush, you are perfectly okay. Walk out here and spin there. I've done that. I've managed to get out of everything. And you immediately just ward, walk here, spin out your Gucci. Otherwise, just waiting in this area is good. The reason why I like the bush here, you can see if people come up from this direction. This is a really good cheese if they come up from this bush. The best cheese is honestly to go from Try and behind Krugs and then wait here until the buff comes. But waiting here is just honestly always good for to just remove counter jungling. So whenever people stand at the towers at the beginning, I get tilted. It used to like hard tilt me, but it doesn't so much tilt me as it does just kind of like vex me because you can get a lot more in the early part of the game. But I'm just gonna point that out, move on. I don't want to spend too much time on like the little things. I mean, it doesn't matter this game. So like, obviously that's not why you lost. Kane's starting there anyway. You laugh, you go to lane. I love it. Oh, okay. Why aren't you autoing the wave? Alright. Your creep wave is up here. You are Tryndamere. You have probably one of the strongest level 1s in the game. Walk up to that minion wave. What are you so scared of? It's Riven with TP. Now, if she had Ignite advantage, I would still do this. The reason being, okay, so you start spin, like most good Tryndameres, and all the good Tryndameres, and you have Flash Ghost, okay? So while you might not win the level 1 if Riven had Ignite up here, I think you absolutely win if she has TP. What you don't win, though, is the all-in. I'm not telling you to monkey in and spin on her and try to fight her when she has Conqueror. The reason why you want to be with the minions is because if she Qs into you, you auto-spin out, and she loses that trade so fucking hard. Because Riven doesn't have sustain. I spin on them, get CS, then auto. Okay, see, that's bad because that's a full commit. So we're going to see how that plays out. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Riven isn't autoing the minions here too. If I was the Riven, I would absolutely get wave control here because wave control helps you beat Tryndamere. This early part of the lane is all about wave control because your level 1 is theoretically better than Riven's. So if Riven can hit 2 faster, she wins the early part of the lane because the power spike is Tryndamere wins this lane level 1. It becomes a skill matchup level 2. But you remove that skill gap with minions. So if you, depending on how hard you win with your level 1 power spike, determines how high that skill gap is. And if you have control of the minion wave, you also hit level 2 faster than when Riven turns level 2. Even if the wave is like pushed up over here because of the number of your minions, she has to be very careful when going up for CS. You just ward over here. It's they have a Mordekaiser jungle. he's slow as fuck. So you shouldn't even expect him to be anywhere up here unless he immediately paths red top. So you really don't have a lot to worry about here. But we're gonna play it out. We're gonna slow it down. You are definitely waiting to get that spin onto those minions. Riven is okay. Alright. So already that auto spin was really bad for you. But she did burn all of her abilities. But look at your health, dude. Like, she has Conqueror proc now. So what happens here? RNGesus. Alright, I love that crit. But if you didn't land any fucking crits here... Okay. So that only happened because you got a really sick crit. Now, it's a good thing that happened, but I think the best way to play this out would be to auto spin away. That's what I do in a Riven every time. And I'm not saying you should do it just because I do it, but that's pretty much where I meet most of my success. All right, why is this bar skipping? I love that laugh. All right, hold on. Go back here. I want to see what Riven... If Riven could have done anything. I'm guessing no, because her Q was burned. And I want to see how she also plays this. Alright. So, that spin too, you only got 1 minion and 1 bar of fury. You auto... Alright, you got 3 autos, and so Riven also just did Qs. She didn't Q auto Q there. It doesn't look like it. If this was a good Riven player, that trade would have been even much more intense, my dude. I'm going to watch this again. This time I'm going to slow it down. Oh, did she do it? Okay, maybe she did do it. Okay, so right here, Riven needed to path into the bush because she won that trade. But she didn't. She's pathing behind into crits. And, okay. Wait, why did she stop autoing? Okay. And you get... Alright. You definitely played that. You, like, recovered from a really bad situation. But, I mean, that worked. So, good job. Because that worked, can't really say shit about it. But I think it's safer to not leave it up to RNGesus. Do you tend to commit to 50-50 fights? See, exactly. I don't. She TPs in. You don't have level... Okay. See, there you go. All right, that's the trade I want to see from you, my dude. All right. Riven's top, no sums. You're trying to fish for level 2. I know it. There it is. Alright. Okay, Kane just comes up. Easy gank, right? Flash? Wait, did he not level... Did he... What? Okay, that Kane gank was terrible. Like, why didn't he use his pop-up? Was it on cooldown? Like, what? Kane's coming. Oh. Oh, he didn't actually put a point into Blade's Roots. I see. Yeah, because he came up level 2. Alright. Really interesting Kane gank. Kind of just taxes your wave. Alright. Okay. Oh, you're doing a review. I was like, what the fuck is going on when I tab back in? Yeah, man. So, I'm going to pause this real quick. Cries, I'm doing a pre-review for any subscriber, so you also can jump in on that. You know, because you're a subscriber. So, yeah, you sub, free VOD review, free op.gg review. Grab it. Should also probably put that in the Twitch title chat, because you did kind of come back here and wonder what the fuck is going on. So let me do that real quick. Free review for sub. Isn't that technically $5 review? I mean, yeah, you could argue that it's $5. So yes. But it's so if you want like more than that, or if you're not a subscriber, it's gonna be extra. So let's do Tryndamere VOD review. And then just jungle mirror later. Boom. Updated. Okay. Back to this replay. Alright, so you're just kind of freezing the lane here. You have minion control. You put a point. Oh, the regank. Oh, okay. I missed that. So Kayn just waited on this ward, and it somehow works out. Why is she all the way over here? Does she not know that Kayn can, like, go through walls? Very nicely done. Okay. So Riven disrespected Kayn's mobility. You let that shove in and you back. Beautiful. I like it. So you got... where's the scoreboard here? Let's put this back on our boy. And, we want to see the scoreboard. Why not? You get that Caulfields. Nice. Alright, so your team is winning by a lot here. You hit level 4. Nice. Slow. Very good trade. I really like that. You waited for her Q to go out. She also burned her stun. You are roaming. Okay. You gotta slow. Zyra's here. Alright. Anything, so after you got that kill, which was kind of nice, I honestly would have backed earlier because this gives chance. Hey, Pete's Bottom has followed. Thanks for following my blade, Pete's Bottom. I am a one-trick Tryndamere player, and we are doing a VOD review for our young Tryndamere. Right click right here. I have to start playing something besides ARAM. Yeah, ARAM reviews. Yeah, I don't know if anybody wants ARAM reviews. I don't even know if I could give an ARAM review. Do those even exist? Do people actually like hard grind ARAM besides my friend Serious Cricket? Shout outs to my friend Serious Cricket, aka Patrick, because all he does is ARAM. He's got, you're not gonna believe this, but like I think it's like something like 3,000 ARAM games played already this season. It's something ridiculous. I don't know how he does it. Let's see. I stayed to help clear mid. Okay. Like what I'm saying though, right? Okay. So let's. Nope. They really need a way to like make this bigger so I can like see what the fuck's going on. All right. But you start roaming here, okay? Now I want to see. So you don't have Ghost yet. You got your speed boost from that. You get here. All right. So I think right here, as soon as all the action left right here, look where everybody is, okay? You also see Zyra here. Like, there really isn't anything for you to do here besides kill that Lux, pop a Smurf balls. Yeah, but you only got that Lux kill because she walked up. Like, she was over here. I probably would have left that alone. The reason why I would have left that alone is because Riven is spending quality time with her wave up here. Now, it makes it worth because you got a kill out of it. So, honestly, again, it's one of those things where it worked. I gotta take my hands away and be like, you know, well played. I mean, I don't know how you got it. Papa Smurf balls over here, really questionable walking forward into a Tryndamere, but you know what? We take it. This, everything over here, no. See, you didn't actually need to help him clear mid, because if there's two people right here, look at Yasuo's health bar. He should honestly just reset. There are more minions on here. You can let that wave crash in with this wave, And then what's great about mid lane is if Yasuo is backed, by the time he would back here, it probably would just be getting to his tower. If not a little bit under his tower, but he'd be able to get most of the CS, and he wouldn't be at risk at dying being at 200 health. Helping him clear here also means that you got some health chunked, and Riven's over here just freezing the lane, doing a terrible job because now this wave is going to crash in, but at the same time, okay, unless he does that. Okay, nice. Yes, he dragged it out. The Riven's actually playing this very, very smart. She's got this nice little freeze over here. Look at her CS, all right? Now, this is a big thing. This CS practically gives Riven a free kill. So this Riven, you can just pretend, you can make a little do note, okay? Now that she's plus 12 CS on you, that's a full champion kill, my friend. Assuming she landed the cannon. So you can put that little invisible 1 right here. Yeah, help. Holy 3k ARAM. Yeah, the guy, this is all he plays. It's just ARAM. It's a lot of fucking ARAMs, my dude. Alright, so you get back to lane. Alright. Now you see why this is kind of bad? Ooh, Yasuo dying to a minion. I failed to see that. But she's level 5. So Riven also now has the EXP advantage, okay? Now, if there's anything better than having a gold advantage, it's having an EXP advantage, okay? Because she's going to hit 6 faster, which is great. But also, even if you're up slight gold, the experience buffs stats so much where it's almost like the gold in your items, especially this, I mean, you have a pretty good item like gold lead, don't get me wrong, but like having the base stat lead, really, really, really good. This is better overall, honestly. Like if I was Riven here, I'd be like, thank God he left my lane. He did pick up a kill. It kind of sucks, but I feel a lot better about this position. Like if Riven had some confidence right here, she could probably be fighting you. You don't have your sums. If she saw that you ghosted mid, you do have Flash coming back. But, like, she should be trading into you right now. Instead, she's playing a little beta. Okay, there she goes. You do have a lot of items over her, though, actually. Wait. I am just now noticing when Riven came back to lane that, she came back with just a refill. She literally has a longsword and a refillable potion. Forget what I said. Riven can't do shit. Very questionable play. Moving on. So your team is pinging that the Mord could be topside. You doesn't look like you care though. You make some kind of crazy trade there and it pops off because Riven doesn't have any fucking items. Kane's going to invade because Riven had to be, and you have top lane prio as fuck. So very good decision from the Kane so far. Your team is raffle stomping this game. You're raffle stomping. This Riven picked up Caulfield's and a Ruby Crystal. That should absolutely be Tabby's. But you know what? It's not Tabby's, so very good for you. She hit 6. You're pretty much even in CS now. You got the XP lead back. You should feel really strong about this. You just picked up boots. So what do you do here? How does this gank happen? I know it's coming. It's got to be coming. You have both your sums up. Whoa, wait. Did Riven just try fighting here? Okay, canceled a few autos. Did she not use her second cast of her ultimate in time? Let me see how that played out again. Okay, get your ass to lane. She's like, where's Tryndamere? You obviously reset. You got this pinked for your buddy Kane. Alright, this Riven.
Follow my blade.
Oh, I can't tell if those eyes, but we'll just go with Paulus has followed my blade. Thanks for following my blade, dude. We are doing a VOD review because we do a free VOD review for new subscribers and an op.gg review on top of that. So if that fits your fancy, floats your boat, you are welcome to join in. But yeah, we are doing one for right click. He has a gold to Tryndamere. He's getting a gank from his Kayn. All right, so I missed though if she casted her ult cast though. Oh, fuck, I went back too far again. Fuck. All right, watching this again. I want to see why she engages you on here, because honestly, like, oh, she just goes right in there. Okay, did she cast it yet? Yep, okay, there it is. All right, so you don't have anything to worry about here. Your ult is still active. It just went away, but yeah, beautiful. Okay, well done. Yeah, you are at no fear of just going in. Riven burned all her cooldowns. You had your buddy Kayn, and you yoinked that kill. Very good job. You see Lux is roaming up. I love the just respect of the Lux ultimate. Beautiful. All right, and yeah, with that, you just fucking turn right back around, because what else is Lux gonna do? Very well done. I was baiting her, but she played into my trap guard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think that was even much of a bait. Riven's just kind of juked herself. I mean, Kayn did help you out with that, but honestly, like, yeah, that Riven played herself there. I don't think you would have won the solo kill there. You might have. I would have thought about going for it, honestly, with both of my sums. I think if you canceled the auto attack, I think there was like 1 or 2 times. There was definitely a big notable time that you canceled a crit, and that's kind of rough. But, like, otherwise, like, Riven should not have gone for that coin flip. Really, really bad coin flip from her. Kayn wants to re-gank. Or... oh, Riven TP, so you're just shoving. Okay, yeah. So, Kayn's going to help you get some plating here. This is actually very good. I want to slow this down just because I want to pay attention to what goes on over here now. Because your Nico is playing with fire here. Oh, wait, that's not... yeah. Your Yasuo kind of griefed. Yeah. So they get Infernal, and you're going to get Top Brick. That's honestly, overall, that's pretty worth for you. Like, first brick gold and all its platings, it's so big. Now, this early in the game, I don't always like doing it. I like how you're maximizing the CS, but at the same time... okay, so you're going to leave the tower up. Okay. Wait. Never... I didn't see that. I don't think I have to talk about what was wrong with that play. So we're just going to pretend like it never happened. And wait for you to come back. Kayn over here. Dragging the creeps out for you. My man, dude. I like this jungler. You got a good jungler on your team. Except, ooh. He just respects the Riven. I don't think he had to flash that. Unless he did. He did kind of use all of his abilities. Okay. So now we know Riven's topside. Alright. So right here, okay. You just saw Riven path somewhere over here. I would absolutely be pinging your mid lane that Riven is going to look for a gank. Because what else is she going to do up here? Is she going to A, B, or B, B, or C, walk through this pink ward and be like, well, yo, what's up? My name's 03 Riven. How y'all doing? Or is it D, ganking this 02 Yasuo? I think she's going to go for the Yasuo. Because that's the only play that would benefit her. So, your mid lane is completely unaware of this. You are the only one. You and Kayn would be the only ones to have knowledge that Riven was last seen up in this jungle area. So next time, do your mid lane a favor and let him know. Let him know, besides getting Lux ulted, do him a favor and let him know that he does not want to flash into your lane. I assumed he saw Riven come. Yeah, never do that. You're in gold elo, my dude. See, that's the thing. There's a big thing about assumptions, all right? Quick little life lesson on assumptions, all right? Assumptions make an ass out of you and me. That's what it means to assume. Ass of you and me. It kind of made an ass out of this Yasuo, who's literally flashing into your lane. This Riven has to just, she's looking at breakfast, right? This Yasuo is hand delivering breakfast. Look at that flash right into the loving arms of this cosplaying bunny rabbit Riven. And look at you just going, I'll get you this time, my pretty. Yeah, never assume. Because now that's how it starts. She got 1 kill. Like, you could be thinking that's irrelevant, but that's very relevant. Yasuo will hold your team down. Also think about it like this. There's so many bad things that could happen, right? Your Yasuo could be toxic, and dying there could make him want to rage quit. Alright, you spin over. You get a nice little crit. Alright. This is how comebacks start. Plays like that. That was incredibly greedy. Now, it was greedy on so many levels, okay? Now, I like the initial engage because the dive looked like it could have been a thing. All right? So here, I'm not against this, okay? I'm not against this. You've got full fury, okay? Riven doesn't have sums. Like, absolutely, go in, okay? What do you have? You have both your sums, okay? Yeah, let's get this. Now, I probably would have ghosted a little bit earlier, so you wouldn't have to do it when you did, because you kind of got juked here. You kind of got a little juked here. Now, here's... All right, we got to get to the point where this happens again. All right, now, whoa. Right here, okay? You flashed on her. Oh, I thought Riven flashed. And you autoed a minion. Okay, now, I'm going to just tell you one quick thing. Even if you got that kill on Riven, okay, you overshot your spin. I think at that point, it was worth noting that you just needed to get out, okay? You didn't actually get any Riven sums because Riven was already down. But even if you go in for the suicide there, okay, Riven gets shut down gold on you. Going 1-1 when you have the lead in a situation like this is not worth. I'm against it because you probably were going to trade 1-for-1. Exactly. Well, the re-engage made it a trade. Then the auto made it so it was just a straight shutdown to Riven. Going 1-for-1 here was bad. Now, perhaps successfully landing the dive is good. But when you got to a point here where it was kind of apparent when you overshot your spin, it wasn't going to happen. So at that point in time, you needed to make the quick adjustment, okay? Speed it up again. All right. Now, first off, for this dive, okay, I'm going to again watch it one more time. You see Riven come in. I would have done this Grom first, honestly, but then you see her right there and go in. All right. Now, big thing about this play is you didn't land the W. You W'd, and somehow it didn't connect. I thought she was turning around too, but apparently you don't have your slow on her. All right? So, you wait until you're right here to activate your ghost. If you're going to do this, your ghost needed to be activated the moment you fucking landed on her right here. Yeah. I think the idea to dive is... Yeah, I fucked up so hard. My phone can't type. That's all good, man. Yeah. It's just the big thing, the diving at this point in time was bad. When you were right here on top of the Riven, oh, absolutely. I would have been hells yeah fucking ghosting. You know where everybody is on the map, right? They're all over here. Lux was mid and is now going over bot. You have nothing to worry about. If you ghosted right here, it would have been beautiful because you would have totally cremated this Riven before you got onto tower. But now you're going onto tower trying to play catch-up. The tower is literally going to auto you first. Okay, well, I was going to say it attacks you before you auto Riven. But still, the tower is going to do more damage than your auto attacks. At first. I think you also, you have your lethal proc going, though. But I think it goes away, right? Yeah. Yeah, see, and then you didn't even have it here. You waited too long. You needed to go in the moment you landed your lethal proc and the moment you were just on top of her. It would have been okay if you missed your W and still gone for that. But you ghosted way too late. You decided to commit to it way too late, and then you decided to overcommit. And that's kind of apparent. So that's really unfortunate. Riven's got to be really reveling in that. Just like plays like that, or what sometimes turn games around. Because you're... Ooh, okay. I got Zen. You rotate bot side here? What are your sums? You have nothing. Why would you rotate bot? Why are you here? You have nothing to offer. There's no dragon? Riven's just pushed a full wave topside. Look at this. Why aren't you farming these minions? Like, Riven doesn't have flash. She has her R, but she can't, like, straight up, like, tower dive you, I think, right? I mean... Yeah, look at all these minions. Just dying to tower. Riven gets free plating. Look. You're level 8. This Riven's now level 9. The only reason why this Riven has a lead is because you grab a lead, right? You like work so hard for this lead, right? You get this kill mid that you shouldn't have gotten. You solo kill this Riven that you shouldn't have gotten. And then you get ganks that you should have gotten. The ganks were good after he taxed your lane. I would hope he would come back and gank and re-gank and gank again. And he did that. But honestly, the most you got out of this was playing with Kayn. It looks like you're going to play for some mid brick. But like... Even the wave isn't even a good spot here. Oh, you're missing so many minions. You're missing a tower. You're just trying to auto this mid lane, and like what on earth for? Okay, you have your R. You don't really care. Kayn now dies. Oh, it's so bad. That's just really bad for both your team and for you. Like the value in that was not strong. Luckily, Riven is inting. Okay, so right there, instead of spinning over, I would have just cast W. Because casting W would have given you an assist. The spin was a little greedy. You don't really need to KS that. Let your Yasuo earn the kill that he got. Just W right here and get that assist gold. Because spinning over denied you of getting any gold there. Yeah, now I see this, LMAO. Hey man, we're all learning. We're all learning, dude. It's all a learning process. I'm not doing this to point out your mistakes, right? Like, I'm still enjoying the ride, man. I'm about to see you blow up. Like, you're getting all these kills. Like, you're making a lot of good decisions. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to weed out you making the bad ones, right? Think about this, right? If you didn't make all the bad decisions you were making here and just made all the good decisions you were making, you wouldn't even be gold. You could get where I am. You could be diamond. I love this rotate, seeing Mort here and just going for Scuttle Crab. Just take that shit. You ghost for this Lux. Okay, what happened there? We're gonna see you take Scuttle, and then we're gonna see you go mid. Oh, did they see you over? Okay, so somebody pinged that you were on this side because there were some blue exclamation points. So she has to know she has flash. You burned Ghost. You don't have flash. You avoided that. Why did you? Okay, so you stopped autoing her to auto the tower, and I think you did that because you tried to orb walk. Now, if you're taking flash Ghost, fuck orb walking. You just fucking ghosted. You ain't got a kite for shit. Just fucking run at him. Just let Ghost do all the work. Take your hands off the keyboard, my dude. Make your life easier. You're trying to do like way too much. Look, I'm watching at you avoid the stun. Beautiful. Just don't right click that tower. She would have been dead ages ago. And instead you died of Mordekaiser because you burned your spin. And Riven gets another free kill over here. Or not. No, Kane gets away. Okay. She's going to try to take it. Wow. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. It's a terrible ward right there, too. Okay. Anyways. If I was Riven, I would be feeling pretty okay about everything that's going on so far. Okay. They just walked over the ward, so you know they're on Herald. Kane's gonna get Vision. Is he gonna get pushed out? Okay, he wants assistance. You're coming over. Fight this. Okay, come on. Kane doesn't have R, but he's got Flash. You don't have Sums, but you got Ult. So, why did you ignore the Riven on the backline? Okay, because you're going for ward. Alright, hold on. There's a miscommunication here. Slow this down. Okay, nope, you're not there yet. Alright, you are here. Slow it down. Alright, Kane whiffs that ability. You land the slow on Mord. Riven missed the stun. Kane flashes, but dies. Riven now gets double buffed. Okay. Nice. You go back in here. Riven left the Mord out in the dirt. Now fight that. There we go. You still have your R. Nice. You don't have any abilities. There we go. Threaten Riven to come back in and have a good time. Why did you R so early? Your ult's still going off. That resets though. Okay. Okay. But that allows the rest of the team to go back in on it though. Look at their bot lane. They're being very proactive. Did they walk all the way over here from bot lane? Oh no, they were doing dragon? Oh no, your team did dragon. Oh, sick. Okay. So your team just kind of did Drake. And then what? They see all this stuff going on and they just walk right over to it? Damn. Yasuo gets away. So they're going to come over. They're going to take Rift. Oh, Mort ulted me. Wait. Oh, you can't see Mort ults? Oh, I see. Hold on. Let me see if I clicked you, if I can see that Mort ulted you. I forgot that that was a thing. I'm not going to lie. So, right here. Alright, pause. Now, let me see if I can tell if you get Mort ulted. No, you can't actually see it on the replay. What if I did it from Ward's perspective? Maybe from Ward's perspective I can see it? No, that's the Riven. This is what we want. Still can't tell. Huh. So that's going to be really annoying. You can't tell who Mort ults on replays. Oh, no, under the tower when you killed Lux. Oh, all the way back there? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Oh, so is that why you couldn't hit Lux? Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, if Ward was there then, I see.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Well, they get bot brick. Lux is just autoing this brick. She doesn't get it though. They get Herald. It goes on to Riven. Riven's getting pretty strong, my dude. She's kind of a little strong. She's got that Death Stance. I think Cleaver is ultimately a better item for more CD, but Nico's trying to 1v2. Kind of doesn't work out. Alright, where are you right now? Oh, wait, you died somewhere. Oh, Lux killed you. And you don't have R. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow needed to be ready for the root. Right? Do you just walk back to mid and just immediately die? You had flash too. So she put that right there, knowing that you were going to go for that minion. And wow, that's actually a really strong Lux ultimate. This Lux already has Ludens. Yeah, jeez. Game went to shit around this time. Yeah, that's because you took a lot of early gold and you didn't really do anything with it. Think about what you've done with your lead, okay? I'm gonna list the one thing you did with your lead, okay? You took top tower. Otherwise, think about it from an objectively speaking. What else have you done? And like, there are some games where like that's all you can do, but I think there's been more opportunities, different ways you could have played around this to get more, right? You were putting pressure topside and then you threw it here. There was pressure topside and then you removed them from being able to do the rift at first, but then you weren't able to actually secure a kill on Riven. It was just moored. This is okay. Sometimes that happens, but then their team was able to rotate here. Anytime you've gone mid lane, right? There's the one time where you took Lux, but every time after that, you were only collateral damage. And that's just gold funneling into the enemy team. Like, your team was able to kill Lux another time mid, but you died as a result. And I think somebody else did too. Like, trying to shut down the Lux, I don't know, some of the plays were not there. There's just a lot that's just further distancing not just you, but your team from everything here. The only thing you have right now is towers still holding mid and bot. But otherwise, okay, so this guy got a splitting 80 carry. That's good. I decided to just group and play around lanes because IDK if I can beat Riven anymore after DD and Tabbies. I mean, okay, so let's put it this way, right? Riven's level 10 and double buffed, and you are spawning. Now, if you didn't kind of slowly piss away your leads, you could have. But at this point, I'm going to have I have to be honest. You are absolutely right. I don't know if you can beat Riven. She has now 10% here, 10% here. Where can I find her cooldowns? There we go. She's okay, so she has 30% from her runes. Yeah, no, she didn't. She took shield bash and bone plating. Ooh. Oh, that's actually cool. I didn't actually think about that for Riven. Okay. So what is giving her the other 10% then? Oh, because of blue buff. Okay, so she has 30% because of blue buff. Otherwise, she already has 20%. So fun fact about this, when Riven gets 20%, she can extend her Qs. So you are right in saying you're not sure if you can beat this Riven. I would be unsure. That's a coin flip. When Riven gets 20% cooldowns, she can now technically forever permacast Q if she holds it right. All she needs is 20%. So that's why Riven, you have to kind of tool on the Riven before she gets these cooldowns. Once she gets these cooldowns, if you're not massively ahead, Riven actually has the advantage here, I think. It's not the itemization, okay? It's the lack of your lead that's not there anymore. You're level 10. She just hit level 11. You are absolutely right. You can't fight her. Riven totally re-entered the game here. So a lot of this I'm going to speed through just because I think a lot of the focus of this game anyway, which kind of put it into this weird spot, was from all the things that we watched earlier. You do get a nice cleanup there. You are coming down here. Alright, so there's a lot of things wrong with this play. The first, though, you blind W. When did you do it? Alright, we're going to see you go over here. They see you come in. Or they know, they just know, they assume. Can you post links here? Yes. Yeah, I allow links because I want to see my clipped Pepega plays. I want you to clip me when I fail my NA flash. I also want to see the pop-offs, you know? Absolutely feel free to post links here as long as they're not rule breaking, you know? No bad links. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say bad links. So, they would absolutely be facing you, and if they aren't, you wouldn't even be able to know, because this is, I would absolutely save your W here. I don't mind the idea of kind of going in, maybe trying to take this Zen with both your summoners, but you have no backup, so I would absolutely not go for this play, but you kind of go for it anyway. You're committed to it at this point. Riven just kind of peels you off of it. Yeah. Nice flash, but it really doesn't matter. So, Kayn gets that, though. Okay, we're see. Oh, hey. Oh, does she have R? No. Hey, she's alive. Nice. Roots. Alts. Zhonya's. Not enough damage. And she's no health, no mana. Damn. Alright. So where do you go? You go back bottom. I see Mord here. I'm pretty comfortable. Yeah, I would feel like I could fight the Mordekaiser here. So I'm about this play. Yasuo is also coming in. You just kind of walk right up. You get the slow. So one of you gets ulted, right? No? Alright. Well, easy cleanup. Very nicely done. Pop a Smurf balls. Nice win wall. You had no idea Riven was there? Oh, I see. Then yeah, okay. Then that would have been perfectly okay to go for, I guess. I still would have saved you W, but I mean, not knowing Riven was there, that's just bad luck, I guess. You sure don't seem to have the farming sim mentality either, bro. Your farm numbers are way too low. They're low because he's going for plays. It's just, and I mean, but we know that the farm's also low because there's been a lot of times where he would have been able to farm if he didn't just die. So some of your deaths are definitely like the kills you get are very good, but the deaths you get are very bad. That was nice, playing around the Nico ultimate there with your lethal tempo. That was actually very good. All right, so you're getting some shutdowns. You're getting back into the game. Now you're answering this top wave. Okay, very good. Team is kind of a little far up here. Yasuo gets out, or does he? Luxar. Ooh. Okay. Nice. More burns flash there. You push top. Okay, this is perfectly fine. So now you hit 12. Is Riven 12? Yeah. Okay, so you're both at level 12. It's just important to know where the Riven stands at this point because you two are. If anybody's going to answer the Tryndamere split, it's Riven, and it's just knowing how strong Riven is determines if she needs a helper or if she can do it all by herself. The Kayn is just kind of, he has to flash. Riven ports. Where did she port in? Over there. Okay. He ghosted in. Very nice play. You kind of left your team hanging. You left your team hanging there, my dude. Why did you just leave? Your Kayn was still there. So. Good R press, by the way. And I really like that immediate spin on a Mord. Off of Mord onto there. Alright, so right here. Right here, you needed to play around your Kayn. Everybody just kind of left. I mean, look how much health you got. Unless, oh, did you just clear minions for that health? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you were kind of low on health, but I think your Kayn's been playing pretty well. But wait, but then after he dies, you decide to go back in? Yeah. Either do it when the Kayn is there fighting, or don't do it at all. There was no re-engage with Kayn down. Kayn's the only player on your team that's really doing well. The Nico is actually doing okay, but the Kayn is actually very strong. His items are good, and he's red Kayn. Like, he's a little tankier than most would. Winwell does not work on Lux at all. IDK, if you knew that. It doesn't look like he does know it. Yeah, I didn't focus on split because Riven would fist me, so I played around team. Yeah. He just walks away there. Nice. I mean, you're getting to a point where you will beat this Riven. Because Tryndamere does scale over Riven. Alright. Lucky those all missed. That would have been bad news, Barrett. Oh, no. Alright, you got Mordor. Oh, I see the Mordor. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I think... Let me see how that happened. I think that happened because of your positioning. Alright, so you're going down mid lane. Now... There's a Drake up. Why are you mid lane? Why are you pathing over here? We don't know where Mord is. I mean, maybe you just thought it would be a good idea to go over here, but then... I don't know. I think it would have... If you say you're going to play with the team, but then you leave them and you go by yourself. You get caught. And then that spin does not help you at all. She had ulted. That's unfortunate. Oh, your team gets Drake. I don't know. I don't think that one was worth for you. So now you're gonna go bot. I'm actually a fan of going bot here because Kane's already top. Team's moving middle, and you don't have subs. Okay, so you back off because you see Riven could be going. You see her. Now, here in this position, right? I don't know how much gold you got from that like one wave you pushed out, but I don't think there's really anything you really need to back for. You have a QSS, you have your crit, you have your stinger. You have 40%, and you have all your damage and a QSS. Yeah, I was, and Zyra was there too. Yeah, for going back in. Yeah, but I mean, like, but then you like re-engaged anyway. So that, again, that's one of those things where you either have to decide, okay, I'm not going back in there at all, or I think I would have tried to rally the team like Nico and stuff, because you would have had some playmaking ability with Kane there. But at the same time, it was, if you were gonna leave, you should have left hard. But we're trying to figure out what you should be doing here, and here, I would not be. I would stay around this area, but I would stay around it like outside of Riven's vision. Riven doesn't actually have TP. But I would still I would linger then around River, so that way maybe you can play make mid. Like, there's nothing to just hard B for. Oh, instead you're gonna, okay. Why did you try to fight her down a level? I thought we were both on the same page that you weren't sure that you could fight her. But then you like try to. Well, your team makes a play though, so that's good. But then they're gonna run up your. Yeah, they should have Baroned. Why isn't your team doing Baron? Team's trolling. Do they try to do Baron now? No, they just reset. Okay. I don't know. I think that was a Baron call. Look at her vest and Tabby's. Yeah. I tried to see if I could beat her. I mean, here's a rule of thumb, okay? So, if you don't know something, don't find out. Rather, wait until you can fully understand that that's something you can do. I don't think that was a test of knowledge there. The first thing I would have looked at immediately would not be items. It would be levels. Remember what I said at the very beginning about when you roamed mid and you stayed there for a while and why that was really good for Riven? Because base stats is worth more than gold. You technically, I think, actually even the gold is even here. But she's level 14. You have no Fury either. So that means you're going into this without your 100% critical strike chance. Now, the in-game review. Now, I think he can test his limits. Now, you can see that. Yeah, he learns this forever now. Yeah. It's, well, I mean, I still don't think so. Like, even when I'm in game, right? Okay. Say there's a little situation, okay, where I'm walking up to somebody, right, and I do have a chance to fight them or not to fight them. I will only fight them if I am 80 to 90% confident that I will beat them. If there is more than that kind of a chance, right, if I'm thinking there's a third chance still, okay, that something could go wrong, that I'm not strong enough to kill them, that they're strong enough to kill me, or that they have potential backup, or there's any other factor that would determine that I lose the engage, I do not engage. If you were right here thinking, can I beat Riven? No. No, not because you can't beat Riven, but because you are thinking that. If you are thinking that, you have already lost. Don't coin flip. Yeah, but you have a higher knowledge base. It doesn't matter. There's times in diamonds where you are not sure. I know this from looking at it. Yes, to me, this is obvious, but I'm saying even when it's not obvious, there's still times when I play in my games where I could be level 14 here. I could have Guinzu's here. I'm still not sure if I would fight this. I could have been in your very same shoes, and you know what I would have done? I probably would have not fought this, even if I was slightly stronger. Because I would have wanted to make sure, I would want to be level 15 here, and I would probably want to have completed item and then some. I'm looking at, I only fight her here if I have both my sums, which it looks like I do, right? Can I play this out and see the flash come up? Yeah. So you do have both sums and Fury. Like, I pushed a wave into Riven. Those would have been my stipulations. That's just to me. But otherwise, if I'm ever, but it goes, what my point though, what I'm trying to say is like, there are some things where I'm not sure who wins. And if I'm thinking about that, I don't do it. Testing the waters is bad because that's coin flipping. Don't coin flip. He's in that state. He needs to get to the state. I understand, but even in my state of form, being able to look at and recognize, yes, I can recognize more situations, but I'm saying about even the situations I don't recognize, okay? I'm talking about being in the predicament of knowing whether I can fight something or not. Don't do it. Don't coin flip. That's called coin flipping. You don't want to coin flip. If you are flipping a heads or tails coin, don't do it. Look how close this game is. You guys are up to like barely 800 gold. Don't coin flip. Coin flipping is bad. So moving on. We see this. You don't win it. Kill goes to Jin, which is kind of nice. They're going to take tier 2. We're going to speed things up. Okay. You get the Riven there. That's really nice. You grouped with your team and you got a shutdown. You answer the wave here. I like it. And just push out. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. That was good. What's up, kitty? The coin flip arguments hold if you are trying to win games. I mean, yeah, but that's what this guy's doing. That's why I'm doing a VOD review, because he is trying to win games, and I want to help him win games. And if you want to win games, you don't coin flip. Even with limited knowledge, you don't want to just find things out the hard way. Even with my knowledge, I don't want to find things out the hard way. I would rather know. There's still so many instances when I'm playing with Diamond where I have to make a decision, and I still have to make a decision based on limited information. And I still feel like if there's ever a chance that like something could go wrong, there might be somebody out of vision there. I respect that. So in that instance, that was purely just him one-on-one with the Riven. So we're just gonna move forward, but coin flipping is bad. You're clearing some vision. You're just kind of leaving. Get out of there. All right, I like this waiting. Now I would have taken Gromp there, because you're not really doing anything right now. Okay, but your team's gonna do a Baron. What do you do? Why wouldn't you just help them? Alright, hold on. Hold on. speed things up. Your team is going to Baron. And what do? You go mid. Alright, that gives you some fury. You don't avoid the Zyra stun, whatever. Alright, you need to get up here. Alright, well, you get in on him. Why wouldn't you just kill Jhin? Oh, you probably get him anyway. Nice. Okay, that was well played. Okay, that was extremely lucky. You got the GA though, and you got out. Okay, nice. Did they get the Baron, or did you get the Baron? You got the Baron. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice. So he's just gonna take red. You got out, and you have Baron. That was very well played. Good job right there. Alright. I don't like this item buy. This is what I said on the op.gg review. And this is what I'm saying now. Looking at it, these items should be different. Guinzoo's is absolutely what you want here. The reason why you want Guinzoo's is that actually gives you the ability to 1v1 Riven. Right now, you against this, you would probably win. I wouldn't say probably. She has a GA. She just has these two items. You would win. If you had Guinzoo's, you would beat her ass. It would be so much slop. Riven wouldn't even be able to do anything. You probably wouldn't even need to press R unless she somehow landed a full combo. This was my first promo game too. I wanted to distract them mid. I think it was okay to like quickly clear the lane out, but then like you even stayed like autoing Zyra's plants. Like you were very late to the party, but it still worked out for you. So we're gonna move on. Anything that works out well, we can't say shit because it ended up working well. But you were a little slow there. Riven was nicely chunked and CC'd there. You are gonna look over and yes, I like the spin over the wall. Yes. Okay, you see that. Spin again. No, just go this way. You walk right over a ward. You're walking into them. Where are you going? What are you looking for? You know they're over here, right? No? You're just gonna go mid then? Okay. Help shove mid with Baron. I like this play. Alright, this is good. You know that she's no sums. Or no stun. You avoided it. Nice. Very nice. Very nicely done. She didn't hit you with root. There's a Jhin. Why did you ult? You didn't have to ult for the Jhin, but that's alright. Sick. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah. Riven has to back, but why? Don't go over there. Take this inhib. Alright, now what do you do here? Alright, hold on. It's just Riven up. She has... Oh, no. Oh, that is so sad. Wait, where was Yasuo during this? I just realized Yasuo was just being a fucking dickwad and just pushing top. That's really sad. If you had Yasuo here, you would have won. That's so incredibly sad. Okay. Nico is actually doing a tremendous job right here. Actually, really good job. Actually, really good job. Misses that. Unfortunate. Oh, that Lux damage hurts. This build he has is Rangers EU 75 to win rate challenger build. Okay. Like, I'm not against building Tiamat. I mean, Trinity. Like, I build Trinity sometimes as a last item, though. Like, why would you take this over Guinzu's, though? Yeah, we could have ended if Yaz was there. Yeah. That's honestly on fault of your Yaz, well. The Riven got a sick flash play. That's just unfortunate that happened there. But at the same time, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes you have those jerk-off teammates that just do shit. And, well, that's what happens. Team takes a red. That's still a very good play overall. So, alright, movement speed and CDR, fades and fights, underrated as fuck. Oh yeah, that's why it's a second item for me. Like, even if I'm building Grasp, I build Cleaver, like, second item, because it's so good. Fades is good, sticky. But if you're running Flash Ghost, I feel like Guinzu's right away, because Guinzu's lets you exceed the attack speed limit. Like, so fast. And then when you have Guinzu stacks, like, I don't know. I just feel like, what is sticky if you just delete them? I think that's just an argument of, like, Fogged over Rangers, though. And it's actually not even Fogg's build. It's, what is it called? The Miradat? I'm just a huge fan of the Miradat T. But is it Miradat T or Miratirat? I don't know. I forget how to pronounce it. But anyways, Ranger build. Okay, fine. He's Sally, too. Sally on EU, right? Because EU's better than NA, Kappa. So we'll let it go, I guess. My personal is to go Guinzu's, but you know what? This is a Sally build, then fine. We don't flame challengers. They're not Diamond 2 like my hard stuck ass. I'm not even that hard stuck. I've actually been climbing very well, but we're still not Sally, so we can't talk shit about it. 700 LP challenge on EU with 70% win rate. That's actually really nice. I will definitely look on that op.gg later. I've heard who Rangers is. I did not know he was deep in the tally. Okay, so Lux should die here. Doesn't. Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay, 1 for 1. You're coming over. Yeah. The fight was really bad for your team. Do we get some cleanups, though? Okay. You didn't have to cast that W, but you know what? That works. Alright, you're out of here. You don't have to worry about that, Riven. Nice. Yeah, hit that tower. Hit that tower! Go! Hit it! Shove those minions in! Do the Tryndamere things! Riven is mid, she's trolling! Yeah, very nice. Okay. Good stuff. I would have done the Krugs here. Because if Riven comes, we spin over and we're out faster than she is. I mean, we get out and she can't chase us, but... But Ghost over Ignite, I got both from Yazuka and Rangers. So I take Ignite into some matchups and I take Ghost. Ghost is really good in a Riven. Like, I'm a big fan of Flash Ghost in a Riven. But, like, Flash Ghost into Malphite? Why? Malphite's immobile as fuck. When are you going to be ghosting after him? Even if, like, you can ghost after other champions, I feel like that's a lane that you, like, want to win and get out of. So I take Ignite. I'll have to watch all that afterwards. But I'm more of a fan of taking things for lane than taking things for game. Having Flash Ghost in a lane against Malphite feels really bad. Unless you're winning very hard. But that's probably why... But it's harder to win with that. Okay, you are really deep. I don't know what you're doing here. You QSS that. Alright. All of this was really bad and not necessary. So, look at what you're doing here. Why are you even walking in here? What is there over here that you want? Like, are you just hoping that, like... You see Zyra and Jhin right here, right? Are you hoping that, like, Lux is over here or Riven? Like, Ward's right here, too. There's literally a 3-2 fight mid. And you're just kind of walking through their jungle. Then you see Riven's behind you. And you're still trying to get in here on this Lux. Look at where the rest of your team is. If you go over in here, you're closed off from the Riven. Okay? And you have no support. Now you're stuck on top of the Riven. And you have to ult. And you burn your QSS. And your jungle's dead. Alright, you get out here because of spins, though. Okay, so you live, but, like, that was not very good positioning at all. You needed to either be back up here to support your Nico, or ignore that fight entirely and push bot. I might have been a fan of just from right here, walking through here and just going around Riven and going back bottom side. I actually would have been a huge fan of doing that. That's probably 110% what I would have done. Because that fight looks like shit and ended up being shit. And you could have taken a tier 2 and maybe an inhibitor bottom. I would have honestly said fuck all, not team fight with your gold players, and just split there. Bad map awareness on my part right there. I was kind of tilted. I mean, I don't blame you. This has been a very tilting experience. I mean, it's a learning experience, though. It happens. Mistakes are made. Okay, can you protect your AD carry here? Nice job from Caitlyn. Okay, you're still... Why did you take the long way around? You could have spun right through here. Well, so your Caitlyn dies no matter what now. I think if you spun through here, you could have absolutely peeled the Caitlyn. Because you could have maybe landed a slow or something. Oh, you burned ulti. So you ghost. Okay. Damn. So they do a Baron because your jungler's top side, bot side. That's rough. It's definitely a misplay. I thought he got away. Nah. Riven's been good. Riven's been performing. I would have immediately spun through and stuck right next to Caitlyn there. Get as close as you can, especially if you're thinking of like. So that was I think a moment where you were thinking less about protecting your AD carry, and more about where's Riven. And I think the easiest thing to do there would have been to answer both the questions. If I was Riven, I would still be looking for your AD carry. So I would have just been right next to the AD carry. And therefore, you would find Riven. Or dissuade Riven from jumping onto your AD carry. That would have been the best way to go about it. But hindsight, we move on. Moore tries to flash in and steal. So you guys get Elder for Baron, and hopefully this Mordekaiser. The Lux ult hits quite a bit. The Nico got ulted. Re-engage though. That should kill Mord, right? Oh my lord. Caitlyn's right here. How did she not step on that trap? Oh man. Oh, she walked into it. Oh, Wow. Okay, here you go. What a generous Zyra. Oh, damn. I think you could have hit the plants and maybe done something there, but that was rough. Zanya Zyra support. When I used to do Zyra support, I loved building Zanyas for those kind of plays. So there's some fighting still. Are they trying to end? Nope. Riven's just taking jungle camps. Your team is trying to hard force this fight. That's honestly really bad, because they just reset. And your jungler goes down. You ghosted after Zyra. I mean, I too would have been upset for what she did to me, but I don't think she's the one you want to burn Ghost for. Think about it like this, right? Like, yes, you got to kill, but at this stage in the game, who's more valuable to kill? Zyra or anybody else? To be honest, anybody else. I would not have burned Ghost to kill that Zyra there. Zanya should be 5 minute cooldown. I don't think it should be that extreme. Like, the items absolutely needed versus a lot of assassins and everything. Like, if there wasn't Zanya's, what would AP mages do against assassins? Like, think about it like this, right? An assassin's ultimate is like going to be around like at first like a minute 30 to like with cooldowns eventually like to a minute or even less. So like Zanya's being, I think, what is it, like a 2 minute cooldown is perfectly fair. Gives perfect counterplay and regular play. You get caught out really bad there. Again, think about what you were trying to do going in here. You were trying to just go into their jungle and do what? Whoa, whoa, hey! We can see the Mordekaiser ultimate. Wait, what? Why didn't this show before? Also, when did you get Mordekaiser ulted? Also, why is everything a Mordekaiser ultimate? When does this go away? This thing is so bugged. It's still like this. What? It's Mord. Of course it's bugged. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, right? Well, anyway, everybody's Mord ulted. Feels nice. Caitlyn trying to escape this Riven again. Kayn is there to peel, but... oh, it might actually be enough. That's not enough. Alright, Mord just ulted somebody for realsies this time, and we watch it. And this still doesn't go away any. The game is forever Mordekaiser ulted. Alright.
Red team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Nice. Why did you spin back towards the Zyra there? That was like pretty greedy. I don't know, man. It seems like you make like a lot of really cool plays, right? And you get a lot of early gold, but you don't use it very well. Like, Riven is insanely strong right now. Nobody can really deal with her. Alright, this is probably... alright, so you go in. You gotta stay on one target. Oh man. Alright. Tilted out of my mind. Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, but that's alright. So now what I'm gonna do right here, right? Okay, we watched the whole thing. We saw all the good plays and all the Pepega plays. And those plays happen, alright? Now, we're not here to judge. We're here to learn. And we're here to grow. Riven permaban incoming. Alright. No. This is what you want to do, my friend, alright? Because you played the early lane against this Riven. It ended up working out for you, okay? But I think you want to have a slight mindset change, alright? There was a lot of great things you did, okay? I appreciate all the great things you did, and I want you to keep doing those great things. So that's what I'm going to list first, okay? First and foremost, okay? That when you got that crit, you played balls to the walls, and you win on that Riven. Okay? Now, what I would change here is this engage. The reason why I would change this engage, right, is because of this. If you did not land that crit, you would not have won this. But the RNGesus saw this happen. Wait, did you flash there too? Okay. We'll pretend like we didn't see that. If you ghost right here, though, in this position, especially with, like, your spin almost up, you don't need to flash there. But anyway, what we're going to compliment you, though, is you got the early leads, and you also played really well with your jungler, okay? Think about what went on right here. This. You were patient. You waited with your jungler. You played very far back. Didn't play like there was a gank incoming. And Riven got wrecked. And you got that kill. And that was very nice. Good. That was good. Now, the other thing you did that was also good, okay? Let me find it. You got like a triple kill somewhere. And it was because... Was it right around here? Alright. So, the way you came in here is you got in behind him around all the squishies. This and everything about this play, I love. Now, I would have focused on the Jhin there. Did that Jhin just burn heal? Alright. But you got that triple. I love that. That was good. That was solid. Do more stuff like that. That stuff's really good. It feels really good. That's good for your team, too. Now, here are the things that you need to work on, okay? Now, number one, we're going to work on some wave management, okay? What I mean by that is, okay, you roamed mid. Where? When? Here. So, now, in this spot, let me see what you are at. You have your spin up. This is what I would have done here, okay? Because you see this engage happening. See how many minions you have right here? If you leave this lane now as you're doing, which is what you did, okay, going to help your team, I would have first shoved this in as fast as possible. And the way I would have done that would have been to walk up to the minions, because Riven isn't going to do shit with her health, okay? I would have started autoing these. Let those die to the other minions. Auto these so they get low, spin through them, and walk away. Riven doesn't have the items and doesn't have the sustain to queue through all these minions without getting really fucking beat up. And that secures also if these melees die right here, that this wave will just go right in behind you because Riven can't walk up to all those minions, okay? Do that first before you leave. Because watch what happens when you leave. Riven takes full advantage of this and freezes the lane. Notice how she's not shoving. This means that her minions, right, will die to your minions. And that your minions will die to her. Look how she's last hitting these very well. The Riven is honestly playing this like very smart. You roamed mid, and you're overstaying. Now you B. Look at all these minions Riven's just farming just from this simple freeze. Really, really well played. This is stuff you don't I don't even always see this stuff. Like, this is Riven's playing this very smart. Low-key, if I knew Yasuo was shit, I completely ignore him mid lane. Yeah. I mean, yeah, another thing is to... Isn't enough information, I guess, to determine that yet. But your Yasuo didn't play too bad. He probably just got tilted like you, right? And what happens when you get tilted? You make tilted plays. You make mistakes. So the idea is to tilt less by capitalizing off of your good plays. My mentality is that if I can get my team ahead, even if I have to sacrifice my lane or lead, I think it's worth. I would silence that mentality and say, so say this fight happened close to your lane, like right here. I would roam in. Or like I said earlier, like the roam wasn't bad. I would have shoved in the lane harder. Like, if I got wind that I wanted to roam over here first, and I was like, well, I've got 2 melee minions and these 3 casters right here, I can quickly take out the casters, let the wave deal with the melees, spin out, and I can be right there. That was literally like maybe a second or 2 of having to clear the wave and then leaving, if you do it right. I'm thinking this is wrong. Yeah, I also think this is wrong, because your team won't carry you. You will carry your team. Now, that's not to say that you can't help your team. Sometimes, yes, you have to sacrifice the body for the greater good. It's a friend I have with, saying I have with my friend for when we do doubles in Smash Brothers. He will, quote unquote, sacrifice the body, and it's for the play, for the team. But in the early part of the game, I wouldn't put yourself behind necessarily for the team. Try to help your team when you can. Help support your jungler if you can. But be thinking about what's good for you, right? It's good for you to support your jungler, right? But if you die supporting your jungler, and then your jungler doesn't do anything with that, then that's bad. Instead, think about it like this. If you die, what happens? What is worth dying for? Is you dying with your jungler just getting 300 gold? No. But if you die because you dove a carry under tower, absorbed the CC, and helped your team win the mid fight for the tower, is that good? Of course that's good. You get gold, and everybody gets gold. And your team gets an objective. Think about those plays. Now, I'm not saying to dive every time mid lane, because you're going to find out that diving the mid lane is... for in 5v5s is it can be painful. Sometimes you just kind of go in and well, you int. So I'm not telling you to int every time. I'm just saying that, like, those plays, when there's something at stake, it's not high risk, high reward anymore, but there's a play, an objective that can be seized. You can take it. Do that. So be wary of this. Right? Try not to let your lanes free farm as much. Roaming is good, but you want to think about minions. Think about waves crashing to tower. There was one time where Riven was literally just at your tower. You were bot lane for some reason or something, and Riven was just beating up on your tower. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, you went bot. You went bot with no sums here. So went too far. You're mid. Went too far. Right here. All right. So you took the reason. So now, if you had abilities here, this is good. But, and I know you're thinking like, oh, they're incredibly low. But you don't have summoners. You don't have any, you don't have a gap closer besides your spin. What are you going to do here? You see Riven is back in your top lane. She could be pushing for your tower. That's somebody you don't want to free farm and scale up. Instead, you come over here like you can dive, but you can't. You're just literally watching them sit under tower. You're watching your Caitlyn's just get rooted. You're watching your teams as int. Instead, you go mid, but I think the play there, right? Think about it like this. Yasuo just left lane to go over there. I would have given the cleanup to him. I would have been like, okay, and either pushed mid or went back top. I would have been pathing top here though, 100%. I wouldn't have been going bot. If I have summoners with ultimate or even just ultimate, I would think about it because they are incredibly low. Like if I had my ult, I'd be like, oh baby, that Lux, that Moore, that Zyra, they're all dead. Let's go. But you don't have anything. Think about the tool. So I want you to think about wave management, and I want you to think about what tools are available for fights. Pay attention to your summoner cooldown and your ult cooldown, and just think, okay, can I do this? Like no, not think about can I do this. Think about like, should I do this? Am I able to do this? Because, oh, look, I don't have my ultimate. I don't have Flash Ghost. I should not go bot side. I should instead go back top. So, I am really, really tired, though. I definitely spent a lot of time on this. I hope this was helpful. And please, if you have any other questions, also you just subbed, so I got to invite you to my Discord anyway. If you're not there, please join my Discord. Because not just you'll get notice for when I go live and when I upload to YouTube, but also you can DM me your questions. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best I can. But I really hope this. Oh, what's up, kitty? You just going down? All right, bud. I really hope this helped you like recognize how to play better with a lead. Because right here, you are strong. You are very strong. But right now, doing nothing here, you are weak. You give Riven free farm. Really helpful. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, sometimes like don't be afraid to watch some replays by yourself too. It was something I wished I did earlier. I only started doing that like more the last few months sometimes if I have questions about what I was supposed to be doing. And I think a game might have been able to go differently in my hands. I rewatch a replay. Even if I don't think it could have, I'll rewatch it. I'll see maybe there was something I missed. Don't be afraid to watch your games back just by yourself. Because a lot of this stuff, I mean, it was obvious to me, so I'm not saying it should be obvious to you, but you could have maybe deduced things by your, by yourself. And I think like a lot of things you run it back and you realize, I should have done this. Next time I should be more mindful about what this play is on the map. Or, you know what, next time, I can't win that fight against Riven. It's not good to go in there even if I have Ghost. So, you think I have a shot of reaching plat? Oh, easy. What, you're gold 2 now? Easy. Like, you weren't a KDA player. You made a lot of roams and you reached out with your team and you played with your team very well. These are gold players, right? I never play with my team in gold. And you somehow not only found a way to do that, but make it work. Like, I honestly kind of just say fuck all to my team when I'm in low elo. And it's sometimes bad. Sometimes you want to play with your team. And here, you played with a bunch of shitters. And you played really well with a bunch of shitters. So, don't change that aspect. Okay? Let's, again, break off what is good. And then just cut off what is bad. Keep that good ability of playing around your team. because that's strong. That will help you so much when you're behind, and it can help you still when you're ahead, but also still think about what's good for you. This, very good, very important, muy importante. I'm going to write this as needs to spend more time thinking about side lanes. You got to think more about your side lanes, not just your top lane, the bot lane too. And also think about better positioning and better objective awareness. Some things you were doing there was not enough objective awareness behind it. So, that's gonna be my final verdict. Spend more time in side lanes. So effectively split more. And think about what objectives are up and what you should be going for in conjunction with what the enemy team is going for, right? Like, you made a good roam when you went bot and got nothing, and you took this mid tower. That was okay. But beforehand, the best play would have been going top and then rotating mid. Because you would have forced Riven to back off here, right? So you can push the wave out here, and then you can look mid. If you have summoners, I'm in favor of rotating bot. Look, this bot play would have been so juicy if you had any one of these. You had none. So think about these, right? These are your indicators for if you should team fight. Okay? For every available cast on any of these abilities, I want you to think +1. Right now you are at 0, so that's bad. You don't think about it. If you have your ult, you are at +1. +1 into team fights, not bad, not always good. You want to evaluate this and decide if this calls for +1, +2, or +3. And here, they still have mana. They have CC. I would still consider this +2. You would need your ult, and you would need either Ghost or either Flash. I honestly would prefer to have Flash in this instance, but having Ghost is also really good too. But one of your summoners with your ultimate, and I would have roamed down here. None of them, 0 stars. You go top. You earn your stripes. Still lurking. What's up, Razor? Yeah, I know this VOD review took a lot of time, but I haven't done one in a while, so I wanted to make sure I covered it thoroughly. And yeah, hope this